Imagine a man, not with a chest full of gold, but a heart worth more than the gold of an entire nation. Welcome to our discussion on the heart of a man worth the gold of an entire nation. Have you ever wondered what makes a person truly valuable? Is it their wealth, their status, or perhaps their possessions? Well, let's challenge that conventional thinking for a moment and delve into the concept of a man's heart being of immense value. And we're not talking about monetary value here, but something far more profound: the richness of character, the depth of kindness, and the far-reaching impact of their actions. Think about the people who've made a real difference in the world. We're not just talking about the billionaires who've donated vast sums of money to charities, although their contributions are indeed commendable. We're also talking about the everyday heroes, the ones who don't make headlines but whose actions ripple out, touching lives and changing communities. Consider, for instance, the school teacher in a small village who goes above and beyond to ensure her students receive the best possible education, despite the lack of resources. Or the firefighter who risks his life daily to keep his community safe. Or even the teenager who starts a local initiative to clean up their neighborhood park. These individuals may not have chests full of gold, but their hearts are worth more than the gold of an entire nation. Their value lies not in their bank accounts, but in the selfless acts they perform, the lives they touch, and the positive change they inspire. Their golden hearts shine through their actions, illuminating the world around them with their kindness, compassion, and unwavering dedication. So next time you think about what makes a person valuable, remember, it's not just about the tangible assets they possess. It's about the intangible qualities they embody, the lives they impact, and the change they bring about. After all, a heart of gold is not measured by its weight in gold, but by the weight of its impact. Indeed, the value of a golden heart far exceeds that of any material wealth. Now let's delve into some real-life examples of this golden heart in action. Picture this: a woman, we'll call her Jane, who spends every Sunday preparing meals for the homeless in her community. Not because she has to, but because she wants to. She sees the need, and her heart of gold propels her to action. Jane's golden heart shines brightly, providing nourishment and warmth to those who need it most. Then there's John, a successful businessman. He could be relaxing on his yacht, but instead he's established a charitable foundation, dedicating his wealth and time to improving educational opportunities for underprivileged children. His golden heart is not just about monetary donations, it's about the time and effort he invests to make a difference. And let's not forget about Maria, a young girl who, despite her tender age, spends her spare time visiting the elderly in her neighborhood. She listens to their stories, helps with their errands, and simply keeps them company. Maria's golden heart is a beacon of hope and comfort for those who might otherwise feel forgotten. These individuals with hearts of gold are not superheroes or saints. They are everyday people, just like you and me, who have chosen to let their compassion and kindness shine through in their actions. In a world often focused on material wealth, these golden hearts are a refreshing reminder of the true value of kindness, compassion, and selflessness. Their actions might not make the headlines, but they are changing the world in their own quiet yet powerful ways. From the philanthropists helping to eradicate poverty, to the community leaders fighting for social justice, to the ordinary individuals making extraordinary impacts in their communities, these golden hearts are in action all around us. These individuals, with hearts worth more than gold, have left indelible marks on their communities and the world at large. Through their actions, they are not only enriching the lives of those around them, but also inspiring others to follow in their footsteps. After all, a heart of gold is not about what you have, but what you give. So remember, the world needs more golden hearts. And who knows, the next golden heart in action could very well be yours. But it's not just about these well-known figures. Every single one of us has the potential to have a heart of gold. Now, let's talk about you, about us, about our hearts. It's important to understand that a golden heart isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate, like a garden. And the seeds of this garden, they're kindness, empathy, and generosity. Let's start with kindness. It's not just about being polite or nice. True kindness is about understanding the feelings of others and acting in a way that brings warmth and comfort. You can start by doing small acts of kindness every day. Maybe it's as simple as giving your seat up on the bus or helping a neighbor with their groceries. Small acts of kindness can create massive waves of positivity. Next up, empathy. This is about walking in another's shoes, understanding their struggles, their joys, their hopes and their fears. It's about connecting with others on a deeper level. It could be as simple as lending an ear to a friend who's having a tough day, or understanding why a stranger might be acting in a certain way. Remember, everyone's fighting their own battles. And finally, generosity. This doesn't just mean giving money or things. It's about giving your time, your energy, your attention. It could be volunteering at a local charity, mentoring a young person, or simply spending quality time with your loved ones. All these are ways to cultivate your golden heart. And the beauty of it is, the more you give, the more you get. The more kindness, empathy, and generosity you put out into the world, the more you'll find coming back to you. It's a beautiful cycle, a golden cycle, if you will. So which approach resonates with you the most? How will you cultivate your golden heart and make a difference in your community? Remember, the value of a heart of gold is immeasurable, and you too can have a heart worth more than the gold of an entire nation.